Welcome to the Sales and Body Language course. Body language will often show how people access and process information. Next time you're with a friend, ask them to just think of the following question, but not answer out loud. Here's the question. When you're standing at the front door and you take out your keys, which hand do you use to open your door? Watch their hands closely for a moment, and you'll be able to tell with some certainty which hand they use. This is an example of kinesthetic recall. When people access their memory, it's not in a vacuum, and they leave us clues to the process. Reading body language is reading their emotional state and how they access their memory and their thought process. Armed with this information, you can better understand people and sell more. Begin reading people when you first meet to get a baseline. Many people are nervous when first meeting others, and will often display indicators of discomfort. Body gestures often show if you're under stress or distressed, and stress often emerges during times of dishonesty. That's how body language is used to detect lies and dishonesty. You collect a baseline of gestures they use when they're under stress. Those same nervous behaviors when you first meet someone usually are the same body language they use when they're being dishonest. Begin reading people at the first meeting to get a baseline. Many people are nervous when they're first meeting others, and they'll often display indicators of discomfort. Take mental notes during all your first encounters. Welcome to Module 1, the handshake. We hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed putting it together for you. Most first encounters begin with a handshake. And the ideal handshake is when both hands are parallel and have equal pressure. We call this an equal handshake. And when you initiate the handshake, this equal shake is what we usually go for. You can initiate an equal handshake, or you can wait and see what the other person really thinks of you. You can present your hand and allow them to shake it however they like, or wait for them to reach out their hand and see what their attitude is at that moment. If they twist their hand down, turning your palm up towards the ceiling, they're seeing you as their inferior. This is called getting the upper hand. When a person presents their palm facing down to the floor during the handshake, they see you as an inferior. It can also be used as a power play. To get upper hand, they can stand to your left, or they can reach way out with their palm facing down, forcing you to take the submissive role with palm up. It's used in politics a lot. Upper hand means they may see you as an inferior and try and control the sale. If they use both hands clasping your right hand, or grasp your elbow or shoulder with their left hand, or if they use crushing pressure, or if they pull you in or try and move you in any way, or if they step into your personal space, they're assuming dominance and may think they can control you. Expect an upper hand shaker to interrupt you and try and control the flow of your sale. Upper hand means they do not see you as their equal yet. Take away this. When you want to find out how someone sees you, let them extend their hand first. Don't neutralize their attempts at gaining upper hand. Let them extend their hand first and just see what they do. Don't panic. We teach you how to neutralize upper handshakes when prospecting in the rapport building module. But on a sales call, this first handshake lets you know how in control they believe they are. It'll give you a glimpse into their process and attitude in the moment. Even if they see you as their inferior, you'll still be able to take control and change that during the sale. Don't sweat the handshake too much. Also, don't have sweaty, clammy hands. That's a sign of nervousness, and they're reading your body language too. Clammy cold hands is a flight or fight response where the blood pools to the legs when you're nervous or scared. If you get nervous, keep a piece of paper towel in your pocket and reach in and dry your hands before a shake. Just thinking about warming your hands over a fire can raise your hand's temperature a few degrees. Your mind is a powerful instrument. Seriously, give it a try. Did your hands warm up? Okay, back to work. You'll learn more about how to project your body language for success in future modules. For now, don't sweat the upper handshake. It's an indicator of how they feel in the moment. They may have closed the biggest deal of their lives minutes earlier, and they're feeling extra powerful right now. Or the reverse, and they give a submissive handshake because they just lost a deal. Or maybe they shake that way all the time because they have a controlling personality. It doesn't matter. By the end of the modules, you'll be able to control every sale and your prospect's emotions. That's how powerful and persuasive body language and the right language patterns can be. And there are some benefits to someone giving you upper hand. It means they don't see you as a threat. If someone gives you the upper hand handshake, and does not see you as an equal, they'll have their guard down. And when they have their guard down, people are incredibly easy to sell with logic. You'll learn to use their logic and their reasons that you gather during the sit to make the sale. We'll give you a little more on that later. Okay, we'll give you a little taste right now. Every sale is the same and the steps never change. This is good news. It means you get better and better with practice. In this course, you'll learn how to create a perfect sales script for your business. The perfect script will help you grow your business and make more money. And no matter what you sell, there's only 5 basic objections in every sale. There are only 5 objections between you and every successful sale, and you'll learn how to collect the right information to pre-overcome those objections in a way that will allow you to overcome all their objections as easily as flipping off a light switch. We've all heard it before. The sale starts with the first no. So expect sales resistance. Be prepared, not surprised. And at times, the other person has already pre-sold themselves reasons not to buy from you today. You'll learn how to qualify them quickly while collecting the information you need to pre-overcome those 5 pesky objections. And you'll learn to overcome those objections early by addressing them first. And when you ask for the sale, after pre-overcoming all their objections, they'll still say no. And that's where the sale begins, for them. With this sales system, you've already addressed and overcome all their objections, and now you can use logic and your secret weapon to close the sale. Most people have to say no. It's how we're raised and part of our buying process and beliefs. Don't be bothered by no. Expect it. Welcome it. It means there's a yes around the corner. If you sell on the phone, try this. Write down the word no 7 times before every call, and don't give up until you get 7 check marks or you get a sale. No is the only thing you can count on in sales. When prospecting, have a no goal, not a yes goal. Go out and don't stop until you reach your goal. Get 10 people to say no to you in one day, and just based on the law of averages, you'll also have 3 or more people who said yes. Remember that prospecting is selling appointments and not products and services. In the sales modules, we teach you how to build rapport, pre-overcome objections, and use tie downs and trial closes to sell more. And you'll learn the 5 objections in every sale you need to overcome before closing. You'll learn how and when to force a prospect to say no to get a sale moving forward. And you'll learn that getting a no can be a good thing. Many prospects begin meetings by saying, "I'm not buying anything today, I just want more information." And then you sell them and they make a purchase. And you make money. And when it's done correctly, you get referrals and everyone's happy. No during a sale is a good thing. It means you're moving forward. Okay, let's get back to body language and the handshake. But before we move on, I want to let you know that you can order the entire 8 sales course module for only $49, clicking on the link below. Here's everything you'll get in the sales course for only $49. That's a friendly offer, that's not a pitch. A pitch looks a bit more like this. Learn exactly what those 5 objections are, and not just how to overcome them, but how to destroy them and any other sales resistance to make more sales and more money and get more referrals for only $49. Fair enough? Can't afford it? At only $7 a module, it's a total investment of yourself of just 9 cents a day. You can find that 9 cents in your sofa cushions or under your car mat. That's up to you. The point is, you can afford it, benefit from it, and virtually everyone who's learned this sales system makes money. And if you do half as good as some of them, you'll be posting how awesome this course is all over Facebook and Twitter, because you'll be making lots more money, and that's how I find more paying customers. Fair enough? Okay, let's get you started. Just click the link below. Now back to the handshake. There are several types of handshakes, but the 3 to look for are upper hand, submissive, and the equal. We've covered upper hand, where you're not seen as an equal yet. An important distinction is yet. This is someone you've just met. On a sales call, perceptions change, and you'll learn how to create value in yourself and be seen as an expert in your field before the meeting is over. And close more sales. A palm up handshake is submissive. If they offer their hand palm up, forcing you to take the upper hand, they're taking a submissive role. This may often mean they have a tough time making decisions. When you receive a submissive handshake, turn it into an equal handshake to empower them with body language. The sales process should inspire the other person to take action and say yes. Sales is not about beating the other person up. It's about empowering them to say yes. You'll learn more important techniques later called pacing that will help empower prospects to say yes. If you get a palm up handshake, qualify them quickly as having the authority as the final decision maker. Only pitch decision makers, not message takers, even if it means rescheduling. Ideally, they'll kick off your meeting with an equal handshake. An equal handshake is a sign of respect for each other's status and time. Your time is valuable. Never forget it and learn to demonstrate it with your body language and language patterns. And remember, the equal, submissive, or dominant handshake is only a sign of their perception of you in that moment. Perceptions change, and by the end of your encounter, they'll see you as the expert that you are. Thanks for joining us for Module 1. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to put together. And more importantly, you should be considering signing up for the entire course. There's no risk involved. It really is just 9 cents a day per module, and you pay for it once and it's done. For only $49, we'll teach you the 5 objections that come up in every sale, how to pre-overcome them to sell more, and how to create the perfect sales script for your business product or service, whether it's online or in person or over the phone. This method works for everyone. And again, it's only $49. So if you haven't already, click the link below and know that there's no risk involved. If you're not happy with it, we'll give you a 100% refund. But I guarantee that you'll be happy, and if you're not, we'll give you a 100% refund, no questions asked. This course only gets better. You'll learn how to use body language and sales to make more money in your business. Hopefully we'll see you inside the course. Click the link and get started today. Fair enough?